What's up, fellas? This next video you're about to see is another video from another director, or a YouTube. Not, he's not really a director. He's just a Call of Duty commentator, one of thousands. And he basically sent this to me on Twitter, stating why he pretty much doesn't like my content. And so, since he actually wants this video out there and let everybody know how he wants to bash me and what his opinion is, let's go ahead and hear some of it.
Hello guys, Basticated Leech here, and today you're going to be watching episode 1 of what I think of popular YouTubers. A person who I'll be reviewing for episode 1 is WingsofRedemption. In case you don't know who WingsofRedemption is, he is a fat redneck who produces shit content and start having a fit when losing on COD. Let me just start by saying that I view WingsofRedemption as a money whore. For example, he uploads like 5 shit videos a day and always comes out with shit like he's trying to feed his family.
Let's go ahead and reflect on that. Alright, first off, WingsofRedemption is a fat redneck that puts out shit content. Alright, it's obviously I'm fat, but redneck I am not. Redneck entails kind of a different kind of breed of life. Rednecks drink beer. I don't drink beer. Rednecks are undereducated. I have an education. Rednecks are one-sided and single-viewed. Not I. I mean, do I have, redneck traits? Yeah, because I grew up in the South, where some things where you might consider redneck is actually required. I live in the swamplands. So yes, I do happen to have a four-wheel drive truck. I enjoy guns. So yes, I do happen to have a gun rack. It's a necessity. Are you considered a bookworm because you have a book bag? He goes on to talk about how I put out shit content. Well, if you think my content is shit, dude, you got a long way to go. Because no matter how shitty my content is, looking at your content, it's light years ahead of it. And putting out 5 videos a day, I put out 2 videos a day. 2. And if you want to check, you can check it. The last time I put out 5 videos a day, I was doing a Let's Play. And I try my best to bring you the best commentary I can. You don't know how many times I've redo commentaries lately. And obviously you didn't take much time in this, because you managed to put out 1 minute and 27 seconds of commentary of how you hate WingsofRedemption, but at the end of the day you end up putting up another 4 minutes of a copyrighted song just to cover the length of a 5-minute video. Good deal, pimp. Good deal. Let's see what else you got for me.
Who the fuck cares? I mean, after all, he'd go out and get a job like everyone else. It's not our fault that he produces shit content and no one wants to watch his videos anymore. I also think it's a bit ironic. They used to brag about his truck, which cost him about $30,000, and now he's going into debt. However, although he makes shit content now, about a year ago he used to upload some rather interesting commentary. For example, his dual con with Hutch. Everyone uploading COD is kinda hard to be unique.
Alright, here he talks more about pretty much my monetary gain, saying I need to go get a job like everybody else. Well, the reason I was complaining about money a while ago was mainly because I was getting drained dry by a girl. And this girl was costing me thousands of dollars a month. As for him talking about my vehicle, which I'm assuming he's talking about my F-150, dude, when you buy a vehicle, you usually buy a vehicle at a peak in your life. I've never seen somebody go buy a vehicle when they realized they couldn't afford it, period. I bought the vehicle at a peak of my life, and things changed. Situations changed, money changed, and you either got to cut some of your debt, or you got to basically man up and be able to deal with it and make more money. And I did a bad job doing that on my channel, but the fact is I am far from a money whore. I mean, I don't think you understand what a money whore actually is. A money whore does it strictly for the fact of making money. Whereas you look at my channel, I did an Amnesia Let's Play in March. People that are money whores don't do Amnesia Let's Plays because guess what? That's not going to get a lot of views. That's what I wanted to do because I needed a break from Call of Duty. I needed a week off of Call of Duty, and I did that basically by playing Amnesia. And to the point, I pretty much run a secondary channel, and I don't get hardly anything off that channel, but I still try to consistently update videos over there, and I keep doing it from time to time, mainly because I want to play games that are not popular on my personal channel, and I don't want to subject people to them. Sounds like a real bad money whore to me. Horrible.
Another thing I'd like to add is that most of his success comes from his bum buddy, Woody's gamertag, as he is on his show called Painkiller already, and gains views and subs from that. Personally, I feel that if Wings started YouTube now, he would have nowhere near the success he has now. At one point, he lost to Syndicate and started having a fit on Woody's livestream, all because he lost on COD 4. I view this as having no life and chose him out to be an arsehole. He also tried to bribe Syndicate with $5,000 to lose a match to him. No matter how much he said he's changed, he'll carry on.
Alright, let me clear a couple things up. This last one is a hugie. Here's what I need to clear up. First off, Painkiller Already is not Woody's Gamertag show. It is a show for me, Woody, and Kyle. We decided to make it together. And if you really wanted to point fingers, I put up the money for Painkiller Already to start out. I also put up the idea. I actually had to convince Woody to do a podcast because Woody and Kyle, at the time the podcast started, were smaller than me. A person that's so light-sighted as you do not even know when my career started. I've been doing this in 4 years now, and I still average 4 million views a month. Your channel probably won't ever average 4 million views as a lifetime, and the reason is because I'm not really a hater. I'm not. I don't ever. How many often do you ever see me fight with anybody? And yes, I did overreact with Syndicate. And yes, I did apologize to Woody's Gamertag. Do I feel like a public apology is needed? No, because I didn't. I did not alienate the fan base at all. I got mad on the terms of I knew that my channel was based around being good at Call of Duty, and even a win or a win like that against a loss like that against Syndicate would hurt my channel as a whole, and I overreacted mainly because I put myself in a bad situation. Bad days. Everybody's had a bad day at work. It happens. The fact is, what can I do? You can do nothing. You look past it. As a bribing Syndicate, I don't have $5,000 to bribe Syndicate. That was an Alki David thing. And that was pretty much him trying to cash in on Call of Duty conflicts to try to get the maximum exposure off of it. Because at the time, Syndicate beating me was this huge thing in the community. It's something nobody thinks about unless you're a hater. That's exactly who thinks about those kind of things now, a hater. Like, is my content reflecting anything on Syndicate's channel? Do you ever see me badmouth Syndicate's channel? Do you ever see me reference Syndicate other than this video? No. You know why? Because I don't know the dude. You know what happened? I spent one fucking evening talking with him on Painkiller Already, and it broke down into a 1v1 on Call of Duty, a game I never play on a system that I'm not good at. The Xbox. Xbox is not my main system. For a lot of people don't know this, but Xbox is the last system I actually learned. I started out on PC, went to PS3, and Xbox is the last system I learned. And to this day, I suck with the Xbox controller. It might sound like an excuses, but it is what it is. And the fact is, I was already at the point where I didn't even like Call of Duty, so I wasn't playing it as much as I possibly could. But at the end of the day, all these are excuses. Excuses I don't even need to make because Wings vs Syndicate doesn't exist. I tried my best to make the most entertaining commentaries as I possibly can. I talk about aliens. I talk about religion. I talk about movies. I talk about everything that I find interesting, and that's the key to why my channel is not as big as other people. I talk about stuff I find interesting, not about stuff that an average person would find interesting. Whereas I can sit all day and talk about tie rods on a car. Not everybody cares about tie rods on a car. Actually, a great deal of people don't care about tie rods on a car. And the people that actually stay around to my channel are the people that care about those little things. Like if a person, some people want to learn those little things. Some people want to know my opinion. And you see a lot of people that come up and say, you just try to act smart. I don't try to act smart. I just express my opinion and to the best of my ability. That's it. I only can tell a situation of what I know about it. But, been your boy Wings of Redemption. And if you really want to know, this Leech kid, his channel's in the description if you want to see more stellar gameplay of minute commentaries, hating on fat rednecks. Check him out. Oh, and at the end of the day, I'd like to congratulate Leech for being able to use a Jug MP40 on a game that's like 2 years old. You're a fucking beast. Space Orange, I miss you. What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption. And we're doing a little... I have not done one of these in a while. And I've basically not played this game in about 3 days, so... this should be a great time. So, what weapon are we going to use? I'm probably going to use this G36C kit right here. And hopefully for the best. I'm usually not a big hardline guy, but let's see what we can get done here. My goal for the day is basically to play extra slow. Yeah, you know, that might seem like, oh, I'm turning the video off right now, but one of the big things I've changed over the years between how I play now and how I play then. Like, people think I play now campy. I used to play way more campy back in the day. Let's go back and look at any of my videos. Hell, there used to be points of videos I wouldn't move. I'd get the good scores and I feel bad. I'm like, man, I've already did this camping spot. Gotta find a new camping spot. But I used to think it was all about the scores, and I did a lot better and I enjoyed the game a lot more then. So I'm gonna try to get back in that mindset. TDM resistance. Let me get my flintlock. G36 happens to be one of my favorite rifles on here, on this game, mainly because it seems like it has the quickest kill time, and it has very easy to control recoil. What I like to do on resistance is I kind of like to come over here and throw this grenade and come back behind this car and just give it a weight right here. Let's see, this is the rushing type. See, they've already moved up onto that shelf, so I know the enemy is going to be spawning back here in this crevice eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just guard this right side and hope somebody comes down it. As you can see, they're coming up here. Somebody eventually is going to funnel down this right side. I could be down right there, but that's the reason I'm not. Alright, let's give this another couple seconds. Alright, yeah, Yeti's done. Alright, let's go check over here. See, the bad thing now is Yeti, he's going to be coming here throwing flashbangs. That's how everybody always does. Alright, here comes another dude. That's Howard Cox. Right now, we got him pincered. So I'm going to get a lot of kills here soon, because eventually they're going to give up. There's the grenade I was talking about. Where's the special grenades at? There they are. There they are. You're such a beast. Such a beast. Alright, now they've popped. So I can get down from here. Oh, no, they haven't popped. Now I'm out of position. Oh, no. Let's see if I can get... He didn't see me. Let's see if I can get up here and kill him. Yep. That's your boy Howard Cox. There's Yeti. Oh, another guy over here. Alright, let's see if we can get this helicopter out before I get murdered. Here we are. Entirely new guy that time. See, this is where I wish a Q would actually come into the game. No, I want the MP7. It's kind of bad when your secondary is so good that you want to keep it just because it's a submachine gun. Alright, now I have no clue where they're at. My team's at the top of those stairs. So they're either going to spawn right here under me or right here in front of me. There we go. Team's controlling the top of those stairs. Is this runaway kid going to come back? They're actually over there in the little, storeroom area. There's my buddy Yeti. Hey Yeti, what you doing, player? Here comes another guy back. Completely new dude. And there's the Modern Warfare 3 spawn system. Come on, Yeti, come get me some. One off this AC-130. Helicopter gotta do something. They're right there, helicopter. See, I'm worried about my right side now. Let's go and check it real quick. Come on back, since I know I have Oh, there's Howard Cox on my right side, just like I predicted. Main reason I'm worried about my right side is because my entire team had coiled. Now opened up their spawn point on my right side, even though he didn't come into the spawn point. I'm gonna give this a second. Pick up a couple quick kills. See, like, look where YETI spawned. Look where YETI spawned at. And there's a guy behind me. See, that's bullshit. That's why people complain about this game. I did not deserve that death. We won. They spawned him right behind me after I killed me. Okay, we got him. Let's shoot that in there. Got him. Let's open this up. Where are they gonna spawn at? Where are you spawn? Oh, there. Here we are. Alright. Let's just shoot randomly. Oh, I shot randomly. Got YETI. Get on, YETI. Big. If you can, guys, please leave a rating on this video. Hopefully the next video goes as well. It's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'll see you in part 2. Welcome back, guys. Kill confirmed mission. Oh man, I hope I don't get raped. Alright, kill confirmed is a game type I'm not very familiar with. And the fact is, I'm not running assassin, so it pretty much relies on my team. My team did a pretty good job last game not being, you know, UAV hungry. So let's go ahead and kick this off. I want to race this corner, but the exact time I want to put a grenade on this corner too. Mainly to just protect myself from this dude. Which, that was Howard Cox. See, just that little distraction right there helps out tremendous. Like, this is a bad spot for TDM type games because they could spawn to the right of me, which is most likely going to happen. There we go. That's probably Howard Cox. Oh, now superstar. And I got sniped out of my shoes and shit. See, that's how shitty this game type is. Like, in any other Call of Duty, that spawn to the right would not happen. So what this means is I can't use that spot. Like, see, that guy just spawned above me. This guy right here, superstar. All right, mission is one of those maps that if you don't have a good position, you're gonna be kind of bored. So I'm going to kind of fight for a position here. I got my own tags. All right, so let's get out of here. I like to get out here in this field type area mainly because, well, this little bench type area. Alright. Superstars over there. Alright. Where am I getting stunned at? Look at that garbage! See, I'm 4-2. What? Why? Oh my lord! What can you do at that point? Okay, I got to do a dangerous move here. Come down this. Pick up. Oh god, I picked up 2 of them. Hold it back. Ah, come on. I picked up a 3rd. This is going to be a bunch of 3 ins and 3 outs. Cause, oh my lord. See, I thought I was about to have a change of events there, but no. Let's go ahead and get this kid. See, but that was a strong life regardless. Alright, I'm hurt bad. Let's go and get out of the air because he's going to be throwing grenades and flashbangs and hula hoops and it's a sniper. Let's see, there's that grenade I was worried about. Let's go and get out of that area. Let's get back here somewhere so we can just hit a corner. You see how these people are coming up. Alright, boom, perfect. See, I want to go back to this left side here, over there, but I know they're going to be fucking throwing grenades. Like, the grenades are so prevalent in this Call of Duty. Oh. See, I got hit there, and I don't know where I got hit from. My teammates seem to be able to, like a little stronghold right around here, so I'm just going to hang around here just a second. Come on, buddy. Alright, put a shot on him. Let's do what I'm doing, but it's gonna be hypocritical. Throw that grenade. Let's move because he's gonna be stalkering my ass. Alright. Done. These guys are about to converge on me. I got one of them. I was hoping to get both. Alright. Let's switch positions here. Because of that. Look at Howdy Cox go, dude. Howdy Cox over there playing very little games. See if we can jump past him. Look at that car! Oh my lord! Get out of the house, Howdy Cox. You ain't going nothing. You might be beasting, but the game's gonna shit on you. Welcome to Modern Warfare 3. I will take this Juggernaut. Alright, since I have Juggernaut now, this radar being down is bad, and this helicopter being up is bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get... Alright, helicopter's down. Alright. Alright, my radar's back. So now I might be able to survive in this Jug for a while. And keep off that AH-6. Oh no, oh no. Don't fuck with me, son. I like the recon Jug because it actually shows you where people are at. I wish somebody would shoot down this AH-6. Come on. Mr. AH. Keep throwing them, fella. What the fuck, dude? I want to thank my teammates for shooting down air support that left me trapped in the middle of fucking nowhere with slow ass Juggernaut. I mean, the guy even had an Osprey gunner. He could easily save my Jug. But you can't count on teammates to do anything in Call of Duty. Okay. Oh! Hate you, Howdy Cox. Fucking worthless, dude. Alright, let's see if we can get up here. Here's a grenade! Oh, no. How'd I get away? No, I didn't get away from it. I don't want that. Garbage. Random grenade, it's just gonna go all. This game right here personifies the reason I hate this game. Like, I want to get off so bad now, right now. Alright, I got 9 deaths. Now, in 24 with 9 with a Juggernaut suit. That's horrible. That is. I know a lot of people might think, oh, that's almost a 3 KD. But it's garbage. You know, the reason that's garbage is because of the deaths that I got. What did I get? I got sniped 4 times. I got killed in the Juggernaut suit. You know, I think I lost like 2 or 3 legit gunfights there. I mean, I think that Denty Moore guy beat me a couple times. But for the majority of that round, it was just getting bullshitted. I mean, I'm not trying to say snipers are bullshit, but the fact is, like, I don't know. I'll see you guys next time. I'm playing Interchange on Dome. Remember to always rate the video. Alright, guys. We're back with some Domination Underground. That's probably going to be the last one. Hopefully I don't make a fool of myself like I did in Game 2. And then we're going to try to keep talking the entire time on this one. Domination. You might ask me, why do I have Blast Shield on as my thing? Well, I find that the way I play, I get a lot of stun grenades and you know, Simtexes and stuff. So Blast Shield is really important for me to get early as possible. Like Quick Draw, I actually probably should switch Blast Shield and Quick Draw mainly because of I hardly ever use Quick Draw. Woo! You's a badass! Oh man, that. Look at this beast. Oh no! Look at this trash. I know. I'm in a spot that's pretty much the downhill. These flashbangs last way too long. Alright, there's what I need, a blast shield. Alright. We've taken the lead. Alright, we took over this area. I was just heading back here. Lucky me. It's our homie Denty Moore. That guy was going to save C. Good effort. Good effort. That's our homie Howie Cox. Let's go ahead and move because he's going to come back. If he can make it that direction again, he's going to run that same route. I just got a knife or something thrown at me. Let's run back here to C again. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play it very conservative. Losing Bravo. See, I'm a little too far out of position to actually save Bravo, but there's 2 green guys there. I should be able to do something. I'm 1 off my specialist bonus. Oh no. I don't know what to do here, so I'm just gonna sit on B. Got it! Alright. Space Orange, I fucking miss you. Spinning around and... Oh, what? I got blast shield on! How much damage do trucks do? He's not there. He has to be over here. Oh my lord. Big ol' ass second. No! Sir! Oh, that was Bravo. Just throw this up there. Oh my lord, dude! Fuck Howie Cox. Fuck him. Fuck that batch. Lost Bravo again, huh?
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Enemy sound detected. Securing
Gonna get shot, gonna get shot. Somehow I got out of there. Oh, right. Homeboy shooting a grenade. A rifled grenade. Damn, see, what I'm doing is I'm basically trying to protect B and C here. A lot of people call this camp, and I call it winning. Alright. This guy over here is coming from behind. He got caught. One more kill. C's back here all by itself. Alright, we're gonna just... Ooh, there's a guy right here. Howie Cox shouldn't have switched that damn thing. I gave him away. Oh, what the... Oh! You and your little one-shot weapon. How about you capture a flag instead of being sniping? Oh no. Denty Moore, you bitch. Playing terrible. I'm about to lose the C flag. What are we looking at? 14 and 5. Yeah, Lord, I was way off target.
UAV online.
That's what killed me. Good thing he got that kill on me.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Throw that grenade, son. Let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Why are you shooting like that, son? This guy's gonna fuck me up eventually. Trying to keep it so I can see both areas here and just react to them. Because they're going to go for A continually. Okay, so this A right here is going to continually see action.
Securing A.
That is my teammate. Even better. He's capturing.
A secure.
There we go. Another teammate. That means these guys are going to come in through here. Actually, no, they're not. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know you're coming.
Enemy Cobra incoming.
Oh, crap. Up and around. Up and around.
UAV spotted. Lost shield.
Trickery.
Losing B.
What's this sorcery? Let's see. Let's see here. That's IMS. Let's go and kill that.
Stalker. Enemy UAV spotted.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Lost Alpha. Not a good sign.
Friendly Hind inbound. Enemy care package incoming. Securing Alpha.
No skill multi-kill. Alright. See, I'm not even worried about capturing A because we have the game in the bag at this point. As long as we don't get triple capped.
Securing C.
Which we just did. Well, we got A back.
Specialist bonus achieved.
Oh, Dinty Moore! Dinty Moore! There's a win. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this.
Or comrades.
As always, if you could please leave a rating. It's been your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm out at 5,000. Peace, Prince! You know, I got my first job at an orange juice factory, but I got canned. Couldn't concentrate. Well, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and we're gonna do whatever the fuck this is. It's like Monday, but guess what? We're doing Fail Friday because we always fail to get it on Friday. Very interesting gameplay here. It's almost a double mode fail, so check it out with an LMG. But no, I mean, not in this way of a double mode fail, but failing twice or getting a Moab. But if you guys check it out, we're going to go ahead and step into our first question. It comes from us, and it says, Wings, I'm 16, and I really like this girl that's in 10th grade, but she's considered a slut. I don't really want to be known as a person that dates a slut. What should I do? Let me tell you what you should do. You should date her. Fact is, I had a 91 Honda Accord. It was the second car I ever had. And this Honda Accord I no longer own. But at the time, when I had the Honda, it was that period of your life where you're actually, you see your high school friends and everybody sees you drive up into it. And I was the fat guy in the Honda Accord. And I hated it bad. But you know what? You know what never really followed me? That Honda Accord, because now nobody knows me as the guy in the Honda Accord. If you're going to let the opinions of others dictate your life and allow you to basically not do something, like just because you're fat, it's going to allow you not to travel on a plane. Just because you don't think your face looks as pretty as somebody else, you're not going to go to a movie. I mean, that's in the same line and ballpark of thinking that you're in by not wanting to dating a girl because she's classified as a slut. Even in the email yourself, you said you don't see any slut-like traits. A lot of girls get bad reputations. You can be in high school, you could be a slut for kissing a boy. In high school, you could be a slut for hanging out at somebody's house. And then you just have rumor altogether and speculation. And to be perfectly honest, what does it matter even if she is a slut? That's more power for you. That means you might get you some. But if that's the case, wear the Jimmy hat. Because gators bitches always need to have the Jimmy hat on. But that's a whole different story. Dude, don't let other people's opinion affect the way you live your life. If you like the girl, take her out. It doesn't matter if she's a slut or not. Treat her like if she is a slut, treat her like you don't even know. And she'll love you more for it. It's almost like a rescue dog. I hate to refer to like a slutty girl to a rescue dog, but if you pull a dog off the side of the road, he will love you unconditionally. Rescue dogs are like that. They're very clingy. Like, for example, Riley was a rescue dog, and Riley is probably one of the best dogs I've ever had. And the main reason that is because he didn't know what love was. Then we pulled him in and showed him what love can be. And instead of being ate apart by fleas, he's got bath, he's got a toy, he's got bones, he gets fed, he gets water. And he's just introduced into this whole new life, and he'll love you unconditionally. And if this girl is used to being called a slut, and you treat her like a lady, you'll probably get the same effect. Alright, let's go to our next question. The next question we're going to answer is basically not a girl question. That's the way it was labeled to me like. And I'm going to go ahead and read this thing to you. It goes, "Hey Wings, I'm a huge fan. I've been making videos for a while, but that's not the point. When I started out, I only had 3 friends that I know of about my YouTube channel. I started grade 9 this year, and I've worried about if people find out, will they make fun of me? I'm not a loser at my school, and I have a lot of friends, but I have lots of people that don't like me at the same time. I don't know what to do if they would ever find out. I've already had people find out, and I made them shut the fuck up. But the kids that found out, I can kick their asses, and there's a lot of people that probably can kick my ass at fighting, so that isn't an option. Pretty much what I want to know, if they find out, how should I deal with it? Close my channel? Drop out of school? What else?" Alright. Here's the thing here. This is kind of in the same vein line of information as the slut girl. Or the guy with the slut girl. Oh, watch this. This guy was at my feet. But, dude, having a YouTube channel is not this like scandalous thing. It's not like you have a child pornography collection. If you enjoy your YouTube channel, keep it. So what if they find out you have a YouTube channel? I mean, you basically just got to beat them with intellect. All right, let's go ahead and give an example here. Let's say Steve doesn't like you, and Steve's looking online and says, "Oh, look here. There's that brown kid's YouTube channel. I'm gonna make fun of him at school tomorrow." So what's he gonna do? He's gonna come in and he's gonna be like, "Hey, I hear you play Call of Duty videos." You're like, "Yeah, a lot of people play Call of Duty. It's a couple million people on a night." "Well, yeah, you're not popular because you play Call of Duty videos." You see how stupid it sounds? The fact is, Call of Duty is a popular thing, and YouTube's a popular thing. Look at it this way: you think I'm ashamed that I do YouTube for a living? No. I feel lucky. Like, what's somebody gonna do? Say I need to get a real job? Like, so I need to go fucking work my ass off for fucking minimum wage, barely getting by, or I could play a video game. There's no contest, dude. It isn't. The fact is, do what you do and do what you love in life. Don't let somebody else's influence you. People, this is a billion-dollar industry I'm talking about here. People are so worried about what they look like. People are so worried about somebody else's opinion on them. Like beauty creams, for example. Just beauty creams in general. Like, they make millions and millions of dollars because females worry that if they have a pimple on their nose, their friends are going to basically not want to be around them. I remember feeling these same exact feelings in my heart. I remember fighting those wars in a mirror, standing in front of it thinking I was fat and I had acne and nobody liked me at school, but at the same time I wanted to appease something for that one glimmer of hope that I looked halfway decent. And at the end of the day, you know what it ended up doing to me? It ended up hardening me. It ended up taking me to the point where I didn't care no more. I basically got to the point where, like, look here, people treat me the same no matter what I look like. And if somebody, especially in the high school area where you start getting into girls, you want a girl to notice you, you start realizing, like, if a girl wants to be with me, she's going to be with me based off my personality and not my looks. And in the long run, that's the best way to have a relationship, when you base something off personality and not looks. Because you can have fun with a person. You know, looks is never a huge deal about it. And at the end of the day, it's just a better overall feeling. So my opinion is, no, don't drop out of school because you have a YouTube channel. That's going to fuck your life up worse. Listen to yourself talk. Dropping out of school because somebody finds out you have a YouTube channel. So basically, you're basically setting yourself up to dig ditches the rest of your life. You're setting yourself up to fucking work minimum wage, and when you're hungry and you don't got the money, so you have to pass it up and be hungry the rest of that day until you can eat dinner. Or even if you get dinner because you're working fucking $7.25 in a world that has $5 gasoline. I mean, just look at it like that, dude. Enjoy your YouTube channel. Don't let other people's opinion affect your life, because you're talking about real life being affected here. And I know that's a long-winded answer and it's kind of open, but that's the best I actually can give for you, because that's just silly. But as always, that's pretty much been Fail Friday for this week. And if you want to put a video in, or you want a question in Fail Friday, what you want to do is SapphireWings30@hotmail.com. And if you could put Fail Friday in the tag, because I get a lot of spam on this email. So if you could just put Fail Friday in the tag, because that's what I search. And as always, it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. If you could, please leave a like on this video. It helps me tremendously. And how'd you guys think about this video itself? It's great. Alright, as always, peace, people! Holy dog shit, it happened. Robert Boland has resigned as the creative strategist of Call of Duty, and as the lead of Infinity Ward, and as an employee of Activision. What could this mean? That could be all based on speculation. But what I think it means a couple things. Either he's been offered a job, probably by Respawn Studios, that pays just as good, or he doesn't really need the money and will be able to take a pay cut. Or he has finally gotten tired, and Modern Warfare 3 is so bad that even he cannot outlast it. I think what people are going to do in the next couple of days are going to go round and around and around and around and around. But there's one thing I'm thinking in the back of my head the entire time. As soon as I read this thing, I go, it's March 26th. What usually happens on March 26th? Nothing. So then I started thinking, what's coming up? April Fool's is coming up. And I bet you money this is a fucking April Fool's joke. Because Robert Bowling, if you ever remember COD Elite, was so excited that he wouldn't get trolled this year. No second chance and things like that. I mean, just erupting of roars when Second Chance was took out the game. Oh, but Final Stand was left in the game. You remember that Javelin glitch shit that we patched back in the day? We're bringing that back. Dead Man's Hand. I heard Dead Man's Hand. I thought that was a fucking joke. I thought it was like, man, this has to be some shit somebody made up and decided to leak. But no, it was real. Real, and super real. Gay, son. But, yeah, there's only a few reasons that Robert Bolt would actually leave, and that's pretty much my opinion on it. He either had got a better job, he went back with the original Infinity Ward, or it's a fucking April Fool's joke. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is an April Fool's joke, just to see what people would say, how the community would react if he actually was to quit Activision. Like I said, same thing with Kim Jong-il. I'm not going to believe that the man has pretty much turned his lamer card in until I see it in writing. If Activision is a publicly traded company, that means they have to put public records. Can somebody find me Robert Boland's resignation? And hell, he probably put a 2-week in too, so it's probably gonna take effect till after April 1st, which will be April Fool's Day. I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking about. This is just my opinion. What do you guys think of it as a total? Eons ago, there was a goal set upon me into the night sky, enveloped my spirit. And into myself I had to look for the pathways to reach my zenith. And to this day, I thought it was impossible. But even giants can fall. Check out my elite skills. You're no match for them. With ROXIO game capture, you can fucking suck a dick. Go crazy on the penis. God, I hate that commercial. You know, it's bad when the person's videos that the commercials are on hate the motherfucker. Dude, it's a 15-second commercial you can't skip. And it's annoying. It's got the most annoying person ever to do the voiceover. It's like, who thinks this will sell anything? Do people that actually get into gameplay commentary not know about the software required to do it anymore? I mean, it's like, everybody obviously uses either a Blackmagic Intensity shuttle or an HD PVR. Fuck ROXIO. ROXIO sucks ass. They sucked ass back in the day with CD burning software. They suck ass still to this day. $69 a shit in your eye. That's what that motherfucker should be. I can't stand ROXIO. I don't even want them as a sponsor anymore. I wish I could take that fucking commercial off my channel. I'd rather replace it with like some Jergens hand lotion. Something the motherfucker that watch my channel might actually use. I know you motherfuckers use some Jergens hand lotion. But that ROXIO thing is getting on my nerves, so I made this whole video just to talk about it, and now I'm a minute and 15 seconds in, and I don't know what the hell to talk about. Oh, I know what I should talk about. Let's bash Infinity Ward. That seems to be a popular topic. But not to bash it so much, is like, how can two developers, one which pretty much is rooted into the Call of Duty way further than the other being a B team, how can the B team always have better security and more balanced in their games than the A team? But the A team always get all the praise. I was like this in World of War. Infinity Ward did such a bad job with Call of Duty, and I noticed this right away. Even though the MP40 was very rampant in World of War, you know what wasn't rampant? Fucking people getting out of the map. I remember when World of War first came out, they had the people they had what you call elevators. And elevators basically put you up in a section of the map where you could get shot with no cover. That's what it did. It affected hardly anybody. I mean, there was a couple elevators that were really good for like search and destroy. I remember one of the elevators on Cliffside, you go to the left of the rock and you could go up above the rock and shoot people coming out of the spawn and search and destroy. But other than that, it didn't really hurt anybody. I mean, it wasn't like something like, oh, he's outside the map. No, you were up in the fucking sky. You were a dead man to a Gewehr. But somehow, Modern Warfare 3 at this point, during the game's main life, is actually hacked now. There's D-rank lobbies, there's, you know, walking Reapers, walking AC-130s. Hell, I ran into a God mode guy the other day in an infection lobby, and it's like, come on, Infinity Ward. If you can't give us a balanced game, which you can't, you could at least keep it cheat-free. The leaderboard shouldn't be messed up. I should not have to worry about accepting player invites. Hell, Call of Duty Elite sucks worse than the built-in stat thing that Black Ops gave you. That's bullshit. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out something to do for Let's Play here, guys. And I've been playing a lot of Team Defender. My win streak is up to 50 again. So hopefully we'll just keep rolling on in that. I'll probably do another Team Defender game here soon toward the night if you guys want to play with me. As always, follow me on Twitter, and if you could, please leave a rating. It's been your boy, Wings of Redemption. I love you guys. Peace, people. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Wings of Redemption, and I'm going to show you something I had pretty good time doing today. I don't know how many of you guys actually play Team Defender, but it's one of those game types that is really, really high action, even if you're not moving. And it kind of promotes not moving, because it's kind of like, I like to look at it as like more of like a fort type gameplay where you play in fort as a kid. Basically, if you position your flag carrier in a way that you have a pivoting point like we have right here, it's very easily to just switch back and forth through the enemy spawns without getting the spawn on top of you. But if you try to separate from the team, you're pretty much going to get caught with a bad spawn, because the spawn isn't dictated by line of sight in this game mode. This is one of the game modes they say they're probably not going to be bringing back, which for some reason I'm going to feel like I'm going to really enjoy this game mode in the long run before Modern Warfare 3 go ahead and fizzles out like a bad fart or gets flushed like a little stinky turd. But it's just so cool. Like right now, I'm using mainly airstrike kill streaks, because I don't really expect to get too many kills going on. But if you can see, it's just straight up pivots, and that's all we're going to basically be doing. And that's the majority of my game is pivoting and being a T-Rex. And what I mean being a T-Rex is just looking for movement. As you see right here, picking up another couple kills. Just trying to get shots on people, to be perfectly honest. Trying to use my hardline perk to the best of my ability. So pretty much all my initial goal is just to put shots on people. You see, I get the strafing run. Oh yeah, tear it up! But very exciting gameplay. Very, very, very exciting way to mode. It is really fast. Unlike a lot of the game modes in Modern Warfare 3 that seem like they all take anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. This game mode usually ends up in like a 3 or 4 minute ballpark. You see this game video right here is only 4 minutes long. And what are your guys' personal experience with this? I see people like TNRB Frag. I see him getting Moabs on Team Defender all the time. It seems like the game's always over by the time we get there. By the time something ends up going down and happening. We did have a guy on our team called Red Blooded Sierra. He got host on the last 2 games we played of the day. And one game he went beast. He went ham like a motherfucker. He went ham like a sandwich. He dropped a 40-1 in like 3 minutes. That's gonna be a stellar gameplay. Hopefully that makes it on YouTube one day if he doesn't have a channel. Because he went big in that one. He went real big. As you see here, I switched out for another weapon. And one of the speed advantages of this that kind of makes me sad that I don't have Sleight of Hand Pro on is tongue tied here. Oh, it's almost as fun as saying Irish wristwatch. Say Irish wristwatch 3 times fast. No, it's stupid. But you know, I've been also doing some reevaluation on my channel, and I'm thinking about attempting another Let's Play. What game would you guys like me to attempt to Let's Play? I prefer it to be on PC because I have the easiest time recording on PC with the audio commentaries. But yeah, I want a game that's going to be somewhat popular to play. I'm also going to have to do a review of Raccoon City here. The only reason I haven't really done a review of it yet is because it's so long of a game. You know, a single mission in the game is usually about 45 minutes, and you got to work with a party. So I figured the best way to do it is mainly break up clips and sections of the game and just do a little brief rundown of it, or maybe even do it under a Call of Duty gameplay and just review the game itself and take it down for all its faults, to be pretty much honest. But it's been your boy Wings of Redemption. You see me right here pounding ass with the fucking M4. I'm actually putting that airstrike on that fucking sniper because he was pissing me off. I could never kill him. He was popping up and down, popping up and down. And I get his bitch ass right there. Score him. Stripe runtime, bitch. Oh, but the game's over with. 22-1. It's been your boy Wings of Redemption. As always, please rate the video.
What's up, fellas? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm bringing you a little gameplay here. As you might have already seen it, this is the gameplay I put over some sad fucking music earlier today, and it had a lot of little side effects of people almost consider it like it was camping or something of that nature. So let's go ahead and break down the gameplay a little bit for you, and let me understand why I did things and why you should consider it smart play and not just brandish it as camping. I look at people that call it camping the same way as I look at a 5-year-old saying I'm bad at the game while he's laying on the floor dead. Alright, right here, let me go ahead and pause it. You see how I pick up my first kill, and you see how I'm slowly pivoting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Actually, look at this. Alright, you'll see right here, this is Demolition. This is a whole different game type. And this is from this an older game. But you'll see how they constantly spawn right there. There's only 5 spawns on if you track the enemy on the C flag in Domination or Demolition. There's one right here in the front, which you see me shooting at right now. There's one right there. There's one around the corner, and there's one way back there near the 2 silos. And this spot right here is the best spot to continually get traffic while being able to hold the enemy back, keeping them off the flag. That's the whole point of Domination. When you get to the point where you have 2 flags, you want to put yourself in the best possible spot to get traffic. And that's what I was doing. It's not camping. It's not. I'm not sitting here because I don't want to feel like rushing, or I don't feel like I can rush. I'm doing this on purpose to put myself in the best position to win the gunfights and to get in a lot of gunfights consistently. And see right here we got the Blackbird, but it's super easy. It's almost elementary how people want to complain about stupid shit like this. So back to the actual gameplay. Right now I'm using Flak Jacket Pro, Harden Pro, and Tac Mask Pro, so they can't flash me or grenade me out. So I know I've seen people in the comments talk about that's what they would do. This is Black Ops. That cheesy shit does not work in Black Ops. You can defend against it, and there's nothing they can do about it. You pretty much have to beat me gun on gun with this setup. And that's the reason I've used this setup for so long. I used it a lot with the M16. The reason I like the M16 over a lot of the rifles in this game, a lot of people consider it bad, was because of its sprayability factor. I could just keep pounding the trigger, and since it had very little to no recoil, it was like the ACR of Black Ops. But you notice right here, I soon realized that the enemies are getting flipped, because if you see my people, they're all up on C. But as soon as I hear the fucking A flag get touched, I'm off. Out of my camping spot, running across the map. Boom. I see I bought off more than I could chew here, so I get that one dude, and I tried to switch it up here. And luckily I had backup in the form of a greenie, but the fact is, I came through and got it done. Pick up another weapon here. The Blackbird helps me out tremendously. Ended up picking up 2 kills. Everything else here is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to break it down when I see it. It needs to be broke down. Right here. Pick this guy up. I see another guy behind him, so I come up the stairs, wait on him. I was going to plan on shooting the barrel, but that didn't happen. And I was going to get that guy, but he didn't go happen either. So far, all I've had to explain was that one situation on the pivot. And I do that pivot thing a lot. You know the reason I do that pivot thing? Because if you see me ever do that pivot thing in a map, you should take notes instead of writing hate notes. Because that's usually a very high traffic area and a good spot to be in. And a lot of Call of Duty players, what they constitute as skill when they rush around isn't really skill. Let me tell you exactly how a rusher thinks, because I can rush a little bit myself. When you turn a corner, the first thing you do is you look at the high traffic camping spot, be it the head glitch or whatever it is. Even players that don't really consider themselves good do this. Their first instinct is go to that high traffic spot. And if the high traffic spot doesn't have a very good head glitch like the one that right here does, it's going to be hard for the camper to beat the rusher, because he's going to come in with his gun aimed versus a guy who's unaware when the guy's going to come around. That's the whole idea of beating a guy with the head glitch. You know where he's at, you come in with your gun aimed, and you're ready to shoot. You're ready to basically pre-fire him while he's sitting there waiting on you. Every other situation, like when you're out and about like I am right now, the goal is to basically have a quicker aim down sight weapon and beat the person on the draw. You can do this by a couple ways. You can do this by sound whoring, you can do this by the mini-map, you can do this by the Blackbird. That's how you keep the advantage here. They're pretty much right now where they only had the B flag, there is hardly any pattern, but like I know from experience that they always spawn inside, and then the Blackbird comes up and it pretty much solidifies that they're spawned inside. So you see me two pre-fires on the corner. Notice I don't run out and try to kill all these guys with a triple spray. I basically take my time and use the cover to basically pick them off one by one, and I end up picking an extra 5 kills up where I might have only got 2 and died right there. Smart play. End up getting shot in the ass end right here, but that's pretty much a 28-0 gun streak, and I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it was a solid gameplay. I wanted to show it. It was late at night, so I just threw it up there. That's what I do because I want to put a video up I think y'all would enjoy. But,
you know, right before my Netflix was shut off, I've been watching a lot of commentaries about the Bigfoot. And I've always wondered about the Bigfoot myself. You know, there's the Patterson footage, which shows basically the Bigfoot walking around there. And one of the movies that really kind of built my childhood was a film called Harry and the Hendersons, which is a comedy about a Bigfoot pretty much. And the reason it kind of like molded was because I watched it so many times. It wasn't until I was like age 11 or 12 that I actually knew what it is, but I remember enjoying that film so much when I was a kid. And so the idea of Bigfoot's always inspired me. When I started getting in my 14 or 15 range, I started going into what I call a horror movie binge. I found the genre I love, and I love it even to this day. I'm kind of getting more and more out of certain things in my life. Like recently I started listening to like Coldplay over like some of the gothic horror, like death metal, grunge stuff. And the only reason I listened to the death metal grunge type bands was mainly because I love the horror aspect of it. I love the whole, hammer, smash, that whole gothic storytelling, because there was more of a chance of that there. And I think that goes back to why I used to rent movies. I used to did a commentary back in the day. I remember doing on COD 4 where I talked exactly about why I love renting movies, because it gave me that escape. I never was that popular as a kid. I wasn't, the belle of the ball. I was not the big guy on the walk, the big cock. I was pretty much a nobody as a kid growing up, and a lot of that was basically becomes a lack of social skills. And I know a lot of people might find that surprising of the person to actually become, but I had very little social skills growing up, and that was mainly because I kind of detached myself from the real world and always lived in a world of fantasy. Like when I was sitting in school and I knew what the teacher was talking about, I'd sit there and think about Final Fantasy VII. I'd sit there and think about Final Fantasy in general, and that's kind of why I leaned more toward the role-playing games than the shooting games when I was growing up. But the shooting games didn't come till, I was probably like 16-ish. Well, gotta do quick math here. I was 14 in 2000. So, yeah, 15, 16-ish when I actually started playing Battlefield. And it was different. But let's get back to the topic. I love RPGs, and that's why I mainly stuck with them through a long time. And I still today, if you get me, I love playing like a Skyrim or a Fallout or a Final Fantasy. Like I've been playing Final Fantasy VII again because I have all this extra time on my hands now. But like I love that little being caught in that majesty, and the Sasquatch is something that I always found very possible. You have Ogopogo, you have Nessie, you have all these other, unworldly type dinosaurus creatures, but a walking ape man, that's fucking real. And like I've always wondered if something like that did exist and we couldn't find it, why haven't we found it at this point? I understand that there's a lot of uncharted woods and stuff like that, but you act like an ape man will be hard to find. We can find silverback gorillas. Why can't we find a Sasquatch? You see stuff like Bigfoot Lives, which is the last film I watched on Netflix, and you wonder, like, they have all these tracks. Like, why do you find tracks you never find hair? Why can't you find dens? Why can't you find young ones? Why can't you do a lot of things? But I'm sitting here almost at a lack for words, and I'm kind of setting myself up to what a lot of people want to set you up for. The desire to believe. This is where basically, you find a lot of roots of Christianity and why it's had such a long run as it has. Is because people desire and want to believe, and I want to believe that the Sasquatch is there. I know it's a fault, and it shouldn't factor in my mind because I should be open-minded about it. Obviously, there is not enough evidence to basically say that Sasquatch is real, but at the same time, why can't it be real? And I've always kind of been finding myself struggling with that aspect of wanting something to be more out there, wanting something to be more than what it is, mainly because I want this Earth to be more exciting than it is. I understand that, you know, it probably is very exciting. I'm just a boring person, but I want something like the Loch Ness Monster to exist. You know why? Because it would kind of fortify or solidify my childhood as, you know, these mythical creatures, these, you know, majestic beasts you see in like Final Fantasy or stuff would actually come alive and make it feel like, you know, the world's actually in tune with myself. I know this might seem silly, but it's just something that has kind of always puzzled me. And I sound like a crazy person right now, you know, big majestic creatures, Final Fantasy, you crazy, Wing, smoking that weed. I don't do any kind of drugs. I never have. But it would just be so cool to see something like that, just this mythical monster that nobody's ever seen. And I think that's the reason I followed outer space so closely, because if not the Sasquatch, what is the other possible monster that actually might exist? The space alien. And I can honestly say that the space alien is a very probable effect that we haven't found. You know, because we suffer from the same thing as everybody else, distance. And, you know, it's a sad state of affairs that distance might be what conquers man. You know, distance in a lifespan. After everything that we've ever come through, after everything we've ever beat, you know, after every molecule that we've ever ripped, you know, the creation of the atom bomb, it would sadden me to see in my lifetime that distance is the thing that stops me from seeing, you know, that mythical bonding, that you know, I'm searching for the word to find here, that interweaving of, you know, mythos and reality. I just want something out there to be grander than what it seems. And, you know, one of the things I've always wanted to do, I just never had time or the money to do it, was to go whale watching. We don't have really, really big whales out here in the Atlantic, or at least the ones around here, but we do get whales out here. And I've always wanted to go like out on a boat and see whales jumping up and down, or maybe even see a blue whale. I think that would be, in the wild, I think that would be fucking fantastic. But this is just me reminiscing on my childhood. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you could, please leave a rating. It helps me immensely, as always. It's been your boy, Wings of Redemption, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright, what's up, boys? It's time to go ahead and thrash somebody, and I just want to show you a little tip or trick I like to use on TDM, or will at least capture. What the fuck is this shit called? Team Defender. Bum 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 bum. Alright, Team Defender. Alright, Team Defender is nothing but a big pivoting point. It is not exactly. And you see this spot right here on Arcaden? Same as the spot on Radiation. It's a good high traffic spot, but the thing with Modern Warfare 3 is the way the maps are designed. You'll find yourself a lot more campy, and sometimes you'll find yourself just overflowing with enemies coming at you from all angles. And this spot right here can be one of those kind of spots. Sometimes you got everybody and they fucking mama barreling down that hallway. Other times you have nobody barreling down that hallway. I think that's one of the reasons I don't really like Modern Warfare 2 as much, because it's so hard to find one of those alpha omega, one of those, you know, alpha male type spots. You know, and when you do find them, they're very good, and people abuse the shit out of them, like the one on Mission. The Mission has an alpha male type spot. There's actually a couple of them in Mission that's an alpha male type spot. So I come in here and I pick up the 2 kills, and I pick those 2 kills solely on the fact that the other 2 guys suck massive fucking penis. And that's just what it is. In Team Defender, I like to use really, really short, quick loadouts, mainly because the game mode doesn't last long. You see right here, this game mode is just a little over 3 minutes. And if you, by the time I get a pay blow or an AC-130, the game's usually fucking ending. So I try to stick with the UAV, because the UAV helps you with the flag carrier over and over again. The flag carrier kind of has a really solemn job where he doesn't really get to do shit in Team Defender. But you see where he's standing out, see how he's posting up? That makes it a pivoting point. That means the enemy's teams will spawn right there in front of me, so I can use this head glitch, and they're going to spawn off to the left of me, and they're going to be trying to curve around, which I foreseen the curve around coming, so I actually come out here, but I lose the gunfight. What the fuck can you do? You can't win them all. So now you got to kind of switch up. You can't always picture the flag as a big pivoting point. You see, I go and pick the flag carrier up just because there's extra points there, and I like to keep the flag down out of their hands as much as possible. And I kind of get distracted here from what the objective is, because I see people pouring out of this area again, and boop, there we go. So I'm like, fuck it. If they want to keep coming out here, I'm gonna keep killing them. I have Stalker Pro on this class, so I'm actually using it to my advantage and getting the strife down. But boom. I'm using a Stalker Pro Blast Shield setup, and Blast Shield is pretty fucking cool because it lessens the range of the dead man's hand and it actually can save you from it a lot. You see right there, I'm going to pick up my Predator missile. Another kill streak load I've been using a lot in the fucking Team Defender setup is the Strife Run. I'm loving the Strife Run recently. I don't know, it's just one of the best kill streaks because it's so easy to put out there. One thing I don't like about the Reaper is it takes forever and a day. Get stuck, ho. It takes forever and a day for it to come through, and I don't really like that about it. So obviously these guys suck ass, and I got a video coming up for you guys with probably has the worst player you'll ever be conceived in a video game on it. As I pick up there and I get blown up with a dead man's hand. I think that was a dead man's hand. It didn't really tell me what I got killed by. It kind of just skipped my name on the thing. So I'll talk to you guys later. This has been a late night video. And as always, hope you boys hold your boy down with a like. Peace. What's up, fellas? Late night chilling. You know, it always dawns on me that it's kind of hard to picture why some people always want to feel like they're entitled to something. It doesn't matter who or what you are, or what situation you're in. You always feel like you're entitled to service. And a lot of this kind of sparked off on the fact of C Nanners put a video out talking about he was going to Seattle, and it kind of did dawn on me that, like, I started thinking about when I used to go to high school. I think I said this before. I had an acne problem going in high school. I also didn't dress as snazzy. I also had problems fitting in with people. I actually was diagnosed with social phobia in high school. Well, you know, mental health and all that. I had to see counselors and stuff like that. And on the flip side of all that, I still tried to make myself feel good in the mirror every morning before going to school. Because if I didn't feel like I was somewhat appeasing, I would be very depressed. And I know going through your teenage years is some of the hardest stuff there is, because you're actually dealing with your emotions, your body's changing, and all this, and you don't really know who you are, but at the same time you kind of feel you know who you are, because it's the same development stage where you start making the life decisions on what you're going to be in life and all that. And there's a lot of things in my life that I would do differently now, and I was there thinking about some of the most embarrassing stuff that I wish I could go back and change, and I was going to share a couple of them with you. One of my first jobs I ever had was Domino's Pizza. And one of the people that worked out there at Domino's Pizza, I'm not going to say her name, but well, let's give them a different name. Let's call her name was Susie. Well, Susie was friends with another girl that I had a crush on all through high school, and let's say her name was Beth. Well, Beth used to be friends with one of my friends. He's actually the dungeon master of my game, but she had moved on. She was with a different boyfriend now. And one night, they pretty much broke up. They actually broke up in store. So I ended up calling Beth and let her know that, you know, that I'd really enjoy taking her out. So this was a dumb move on my part. She ended up she pretty much never called me back or whatever, and I felt bad about it the entire time. I felt like it was a pig-headed move. It was just something dumb. It's because of me following what I wanted in my gut feeling instead of what was in my head, and that's not always a bad thing. But later, Susie questioned me on how I got her number, and how I got her number was I seen it in her phone while she was instead of working because I was one of the daytime drivers, and I had to open with Susie. And we pretty much sat there and bullshitted a lot, and, you know, went through each other's phones, and that's how I ended up getting the number. And I feel bad about this even to this day. Actually, I've never sold this story before other than this day. Have you guys ever done something really, really stupid like that? Just something you're not really proud of? What are some of the things you ever did you wouldn't really admit that you can kind of admit now based off the ambiguity of the internet? I'd be really interested to know, because I don't want to feel like I'm the only one alone here. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of motherfucker out there. Yeah, fat bitch, you the only one alone here. We all here perfect. Not perfect, dudes. But as always, if you could, hit your boy up with a like. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. And peace. And peace and... What do we say? Peace and sewer grease? No. I don't know. Peace and chicken grease, I think is what we used to call. See you guys. Audi 5000. That's Audi 5000.